Hi Aquarius, this is your first month reading from March the 1st to the 15th. I hope everyone is having a good week. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just to let you know, if you aren't kind of connecting to my energy at all, that's totally okay. There's tons of great tarot readers on here that do amazing stuff, so check out them as well. Just pulling some cards for you here and seeing what we got. Alright, just have a moment with the cards here. We have the Four of Cups in our main energy here, Aquarius. Seems that we're really fixated on something. It seems like there might be a certain path, a certain goal, certain energy here that's taking all of our attention. What the Four of Cups is representing is that the universe is trying to bring you in an offer, is trying to bring you in something. But we're so focused on our own goal. We're so focused on what we think is the right path. We're so focused on this energy down here that we don't see what the universe is trying to bring to us. Because we're not fully paying attention. Because, again, it's feeling like we're so kind of set on how things should go. And when they don't go in that way, it like throws everything off. It's feeling like here. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, which means passion dying out. This could be maybe someone, a love affair. Again, Knight of Wands is kind of, in reverse, is kind of like that fuckboy energy. So maybe this is someone you're dealing with relationship-wise. But it feels like the passion is there, the passion is not. The passion is there, the passion is not. And I don't know if this is, again, a relationship or if this is your relationship to yourself, to your work, something you're doing here. I have the Seven of Pentacles coming in right after, which is kind of maybe saying work to me. Again, but it could be a relationship as well, where we're so focused on this one thing. We're so focused on these cups right here. And the universe is maybe like, that's not time for this right now. I'm trying to give you something else that's more in line with something that you want. That's more in line with the energy that's flowing to you right now. And you're kind of just like, well, nothing's working out for me, you know, if this one situation doesn't work, then that's it, I'm done, I'm over. It's almost like that kind of defeatist energy, and it's like, well, maybe that's not the time for that to happen right now, or maybe this is not the person for you, but I have something better for you kind of on the way here. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which means looking back at the work, looking where we've come from, how far we have come. And I think we lose sight of that sometimes, Aquarius. We lose sight of how far we've come, how far we've grown. To take a second to just look and be proud of ourselves from the work that we put out there. Because sometimes in society, especially with how fast it moves and how instantly gratifying it is, we forget that we've done so much because we're just so focused on the future. We're so focused on the things we want. We're so focused on getting to this kind of imaginary finish line here that we forget to kind of look back and be like, wow, I've actually really grown in this last year. I've actually put a lot of work into myself. That's why I'm saying it feels more like work in these 2 weeks. It feels more like looking back on the stuff we want to accomplish here because of the Pentacles. But again, it could be a relationship as well. Conflict coming up. The Five of Wands. Sometimes it means conflict with someone else, Aquarius. But I feel like this is an inner conflict with yourself. It's feeling like you're kind of, again, flip-floppy here with this passion. With this, whatever it is here that we are passionate about, whatever it is that we want to create here. You know, you're like, do I want to do this? Do I not want to do this? You know, this is good for me. This is not good for me. It's just kind of like going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, recycling your energy this way and that way. Especially if something doesn't go kind of our way or not going to our plan, we get really frustrated by it. And we're just kind of just like, well, maybe this is not for me. I don't know. I just get the energy of just like breathe for these 2 weeks. I don't have that card coming up yet, but just what I can feel is it's like you're putting yourself in overdrive. You know, when the laptop gets hot underneath, it's working too hard. You're working too hard here. You don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need to know exactly where you're going. You don't need to know exactly what will get you there. Give a little bit of surprise or mystery into the universe. And know that you are growing, and know that you are kind of moving forward here. We're working on really collecting our energy here, having a good kind of emotional base, knowing that even though where you're at right now is not fully where you want to be, that we are still in a good spot emotionally. We are still have all these cups back here. All these cups are kind of full for us, Aquarius. You know, like I have a house, I have, you know, a great relationship, I have this, I have that. I have so many other things going for me. And especially if it's like, again, it's just really feeling career-based for me, Aquarius. It's really feeling like you're like, I'm not there yet. But we're not appreciating this kind of present moment that we do have, or everything that we do have. I think especially with things like social media and things like that, it loves to show us exactly what other people's have that we want. It almost like tailors it. It's like, well, look, that person got that, but what they don't have A, B, C, or D that I have, you know. But you don't see that, you don't think about that. You just see that they have the one thing that you have, and then you become jealous, and you're like, well, that's not happening for me, so maybe it's not meant for me. It is. It's just everyone's timeline is different, and things like social media do not show you the rest of the iceberg. They just show you the tip. They just show you, you know, what everyone wants you to see. So don't give up on yourself here. Just chill. It's okay. Take 2 weeks to just, you know, enjoy your energy. Be grateful for what you have, and understanding that things are working out and that the universe is bringing something for you here, Aquarius. You don't have to have it all figured out. For Aquarius, please. Devil energy coming up for all the air signs. The devil energy is going to be really interesting for us this week. Fear is very prominent with the air signs in these 2 weeks. We're holding on to something here that is not good for us, that is toxic for us. I feel like this here is that kind of connection to maybe even money, connection to, you know, connection to fear of things like not working out for us, or that we're not going to have, we don't have enough money, or that things are scarce, or that, you know, we won't get what we want. It's kind of like that spiral that is kind of happening here for us. We're holding on to this fear. We're holding on to this devil energy, this idea that, you know, we are tied down in some way, that we can't get to where we want to go. This, and sorry, I was just taking a moment because I was just feeling what I was feeling. But with this Four of Swords, it's like, meditate, rest, relax. Life is not all about that constant push forward. It's about taking some time here to relax. And this, I said this to another sign, and I forget what other sign it was this week. But the universe will bring us stuff, you know, even if we are relaxing, even if we are taking care of our own energy, if we're just resting, you know, if we're just recouping, if we're meditating. This is still active movement, even though we are laying down, even though we are resting, because we're taking care of ourselves and we're taking care of our energy. So when new opportunities pop themselves in here for us, when the universe brings us stuff, we will be ready, because we are like, we are emotionally stable. You know, we're feeling good. Life is feeling good. And I'm ready to tackle this, instead of, I'm so fucking burnt out that I just continue to kind of spiral here. So let go of some of this energy, right? Let go of whatever fear we're holding on to here, whatever doubts are controlling us, are keeping us tied down, or making us feel that we're not worthy enough, or that things won't work out for us. You know, that devil on our shoulder that kind of tells us all those bad things. Rest it out. Meditate it out. It's not for you to hold on to anymore. You don't need to have everything figured out, okay? And I'm going to keep repeating that, Aquarius, because I think it's so important to just chill this week, to just have a chill moment. Walking away, baby. We're walking away from this devil energy. We're done with it. We're seeing that whatever it is here that we are battling within ourselves is not something that we should carry anymore. I don't know why, but it's like feeling like the burden to prove yourself, Aquarius. It's like, I need to do this to prove this to myself, but there's no one you need to prove to but yourself, you know? If you're proud for exactly how far you've come, if you're proud of the growth that you had, that's all you kind of need here, right? If you're proud of the person that you are, that's all you need. You don't need other people's validations here. You don't need other people telling you that you are successful, because you know you are successful, and you know you will continue to be successful here, because you're the only person that knows this programming, the only person that knows what is happening at every moment in every stage of your life is yourself. You're the only person that knows that. Yes, you have close friends, but yes, you have partners, but they see snippets of it, right? The only one that knows is you. So if you're like, hey, this has been my journey, a lot of people haven't seen that, but that's okay, because they don't need to. They don't need to understand my journey. They can see my wins all they want. That's great, but I'm not doing this for them. I'm doing this for me. And I know right now I have to take care of me. And that is what it's feeling like, Aquarius. It's like time to take care of yourself here, and not kind of doing stuff for other people. We have the Six of Cups in reverse, which is kind of stuck into past energy. Maybe someone from your past might be showing up as well with the Eight of Pentacles. I think look back, this energy here, again, it feels like, I don't know why this, you might have felt growing up that you had to prove yourself in some kind of way, or maybe even someone said that you weren't hardworking, or you didn't work hard enough as well. That might be something that might be popping up. Or again, maybe this is the person from the past being like, well, maybe you need to work harder, but this is not what you need to do right now. You need to work smarter. You need to work in a way that is kind of beneficial for your energy as well. Life is meant to be enjoyed. It shouldn't be this kind of stressful. It shouldn't be feeling like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders to prove yourself to someone or anyone here. So especially in this time when we're meditating, when we're resting, when we're reflecting, I want you to see the times where you were the most, where it feels like, see the times where you were kind of at your best and things were still happening for you. Like, you know, like my energy was really high here, and I was still like, what was I doing for myself? What kind of things can I do to keep my energy that high? You know, do I need to meditate every morning? Do I need to just rest and relax more? Do I need to focus my energy on one thing? It just, again, it feels like this energy of proving here, proving to ourselves. Yeah, fuck society, fuck your circle. And that's just kind of what it's feeling like. Some of you are going to kind of, I don't know, there's this kind of weird thing. We have the Three of Cups here, we have the Three of Wands reversed, and we have the Emperor reversed. Three of Wands is like, kind of like, we need to go back to the drawing board on something. Three of Cups reversed is kind of maybe, is basically kind of can represent our friend group, or going out, partying too much, drinking too much. The Emperor in reverse is all about control. Here, someone that's overly controlled. I don't know if this is, I'm trying to figure out what this is kind of trying to say. We might need to go back to the drawing board about our social circles here, or how much control we are putting on ourselves. Again, it's feeling like, I just got the picture of the coach and kind of like the ballerina in a way. And it's kind of like, you know, it's just so much control, it's so much work. We forget to kind of enjoy ourselves here. We forget to, that life is meant to be enjoyed, and that we're supposed to do things and feel free and feel happy. And not everything doesn't have to be so controlled all the time, that we can just be free or let loose here. So I think it's now kind of moving into a space where we start to trust that even we're in the space of feeling resting, or feeling silly, or feeling like we want to go out and do things, that things will still come towards us. We don't have to work all the time. It was like, I think Capricorn got this as well. But it's just this weird energy that we feel like we are doing so much, and that we have to prove ourselves so often, that life is so controlled that we lose sight of everything else that's good in our life. We lose sight of the people that bring us joy. We lose sight of just relaxing and enjoying our life, you know, taking time to kind of refill our own cup. Whether that's like, you know what, I'm just going to take a week off and maybe go somewhere that has a nice beach, or refill my energy this way. Tower moment popping up at the bottom here. What is this Tower? What is this change coming in? Interesting. We have a Tower moment, we have Justice, and we have the Hierophant. So you might be dealing with a Taurus, Libra, Aries are on the board, Capricorn's on the board. The Hierophant is all about mentorship or higher order. On the earthly level, it could represent a therapist. It could represent a mentor in some capacity. On the kind of spiritual plane, it could represent higher source or connecting spiritually. This is like a spirituality card as well. So when it's interesting is when it's with the Tower, there might be a moment here where you're just like, okay, I need to either talk to someone about this, talk to a therapist about this, or I need to start kind of working with the universe here. Some change is coming in, but it's almost like this kind of, it's like everyone's just honking outside. It feels like whatever this Tower moment is for you, it's almost like a spiritual awakening. It's almost like an awakening back to yourself, kind of seeing this kind of what society, what kind of laws are kind of built into us and built into space that make us feel like our society, that we have to keep doing stuff, that we have to keep working, that we can't enjoy ourselves. It's like coming back to nature, coming back to the way we are these kind of spiritual beings, just here to also not only grow and learn, but to enjoy life. And it feels like that Tower moment is almost this change is kind of coming for you. I think this is going to be a pivotal 2 weeks, Aquarius, where you start to question things, where you start to work with the universe. You have this kind of spiritual awakening coming. Wow, this is a lot popping in. But I really feel that. I really feel like you're going to kind of let go a little bit and loosen up some of this energy here that is making you feel like, I don't know, that you're not enough, that you have to keep pushing yourself, that things aren't good. Yeah. Definitely a big spiritual awakening with that card popping up. For Aquarius, please, for March. Choose. Community reverse. That's so funny because that is the Three of Cups reversed. All right, so I'm going to read these two. So we have Community reverse 7 here in the Energy Oracle. And it's funny because Community reversed is the Three of Cups reversed. This card represents indications of feeling isolation or perhaps loneliness. There may have been a recent disconnect from old associations or even a dissolvement of some wider partnership. This may result in feeling a loss or grief, but take heart. It's often the case that you shift your energy into a higher vibration. You may be finding that you no longer resonate with old acquaintances the way you used to. If that is the case, it's time to move on to more resonant associations. Let yourself network in ways that reflect your higher intention. Meditation groups, classes, book clubs are all things that you might feel may meet new acquaintances that are closer in harmony to you. You don't need to allow your isolation to continue. It may take some conscious effort on your part, but now is the time to reconnect, network, and gain a sense of support that you are looking for. And maybe the sense of support you're looking for is therapy, or maybe it's a group of people to kind of talk to here, you know, have coffee with, or a mentor that understands kind of what you're going through, or what this maybe, again, career or whatever it is for you here is like, that they get it, they get the struggle of it all. You also have a great card coming up here, which is Door to Value, which is money. Money, money, money. New beginnings in finance or career. This card shows the door with a gold coin on it, opening to a place that's filled with light and bright potential. Money, coins, and jewels fly forward through the door, revealing a golden city behind. All this points to a potential of exciting new beginnings and expansion where work or money are concerned. Perhaps a new opportunity is totally unexpected, right? The Four of Cups here, the universe bringing in something. It's something that you've been working toward for quite a while. Either way, keep your eyes open for new beginnings in your life and know that anything you value may be open to you now. Remain conscious and creative and get ready to step through the door. Boom. That's what I'm saying, like, be ready for that. Be ready for when those opportunities come. Have our energy in a space where, you know, we are rested, we are good, we're ready for it when it comes into us, especially when something just comes popping up. We're like, oh yeah, I knew this was coming and I always felt it. We also have Earth, so learning how to be human in a world but not of it. The challenging for all souls is having a human experience to be in this world but not of it. To realize their soul is having a human experience and be fully conscious of it. To have their soul fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for a personal experience with God and can be lost in the heavens. They are envious of angels and they're more comfortable praying and hanging out with the stars than on earth. Those who tend towards immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in the physical world rather than connecting to the heavens. I think this is what this connecting to the heavens is, right? And you're kind of too focused right now on what's happening on this kind of worldly side. And being a fully embodied soul and having a human experience means finding balance between transcendence and immanence, being of the world but not of it. Most starseeds are drawn towards transcendence, and they're more comfortable with angels in the heavens. Life on earth can be difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul on earth, and that you're being called to focus more energy in the physical world, to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present on what life on earth has to offer for you. Alright, Aquarius, I hope you have a relaxing and chill 2 weeks because you deserve it.